here's the thing. I've been talking a lot about trying to, whoa, I'm gonna have to get that in a minute. I've been talking a lot about trying to get like a passive stream of income. I mean, the goal of all creators is to live off their creation, right? It's to live off the work that you do for pleasure, which is also your passion, so that you can live without having to struggle. I mean, like, going to a daily job where you're miserable just so you can pay the bills is a struggle. And if you can get out of that, if you can do the work you love and live, I think is the ultimate goal. In that vein, I may have been playing around with some online t-shirt shops. Just saying, there may be some work, maybe some stuff in play. Scott, I'm still taking your idea, your statement. That was brilliant, and I'm actually working on that design as we speak, as I speak, since you guys aren't speaking, you're listening to me after the fact. But yeah, I'm working on that design where it's just gonna say on the front, it's gonna say, I really think you guys are rad, and on the back it's gonna say, but I just think your excuses are shit. Or bullshit, or whatever. I wrote it down, I remembered. In other news, look at these dogs. Look at these dogs. The Penny. Hi. Better not smell no poops. She still has an issue with pooping indoors. She's been out today several times. Hi, come on. Look at her. Look at her. Adorable. Stinky, but adorable. Go potty. Why do you go there? There's a whole yard. No, go potty. Then they think they're in charge, so they hang out right by the door. So you gotta leave them out there for a few minutes so they can actually go do the business, so then I don't have to pick up poop off my bed. Something that has happened about 4 times now. I have a major problem. This is like a side issue. This is completely non sequitur. I just saw it here and I've been staring at it. I have a major problem with like these ideas that I have in my head, like tech-wise. I really want to do something. So this is actually an all-in-one computer, right? It's an old school all-in-one. It's running DDR2, so it's not too terribly old. However, I think this is just at best, this is a Pentium D. It's a 775. I think actually might even have like a Pentium D or a Core Duo that might be able to throw in here. So I can boost the power a little bit. It's got a decent copper core heatsink. Like, it's got potential, right? If I throw an SSD in here, ramp up the RAM, right now it's only got 1 gig. This could be a useful piece of technology. Also, it's touchscreen. So, like, there's just so many things about this that could be useful. But I'm just like, it wouldn't be like an editing rig, obviously. It wouldn't be a gaming rig, certainly. But then what the hell do I use it for? Like, I've got tablets. Like, I can't be like, oh, I'm putting it in the kitchen, right? As a kitchen computer. I've got tablets. I got 14 freaking tablets. I can put in one of them into the damn kitchen. So what would the purpose of this thing be? That's my major conundrum at the moment in life. Well, that and why there's a PCI port here when there's already a PCI Express port that has the Wi-Fi. So it's got Wi-Fi built in. What the hell is this port for? I really can't think of another thing that I would add to this computer via PCI port. If you guys can think of something, comments down below. Which just looks like I'm pointing to my penis too. You know. And then a completely other non sequitur. What is Bandai releasing the rest of these fucking toys? I didn't forget. Whoa, I'm stepping on fucking shit. Can't wait until this place is like 100% cleaned up. So far it's at like 7% cleaned up. About to hit the gym, did some Overwatch streaming right here at the end. Not at the end, rather after my shift. I did pretty well with a specific character that I don't usually play today, but it just kind of worked out that way that I needed to play that. But anyway, let's do this workout thing. Here's why you should, whatever. That's why you should sync your actual data. And if you can, put information in to the treadmill or whatever device you're using. Because before, it said I would only burn like 180 to 200 in that same amount of time and distance. So this is what happens when you choose to prioritize other, like, I mean, this is what happens when you change priorities and do different things at different times. I decided to play some Overwatch earlier. You know, it's Wednesday, or it's Tuesday. I didn't need to play Overwatch, but I wanted to. The new little event came out, so I wanted to maximize on that. And you know, here we are. It's 11:20, and I'm just starting editing yesterday's vlog, so I gotta get that done real quick before I can actually do today's stuff. I have finished the comic work. I'm getting along. I've gotten some ideas on how to texturize things, because you know, I keep going back to this idea that, like, this is still gonna be definitely a black and white book. While I did do the first page in color to begin with, it's because the materials I was using were in color, and I just went with it. I'm basically doing the majority of page 2 from scratch, so, and everything I'm using is really black or silver, which is gray. So I'm kind of thinking of texture more so than actual colors. Like, I'm not trying to color the panel where the keyboard's at and everything. I'm thinking of how I'm going to texture, and I've textured the floor, give it kind of a hexagonal metallic kind of thing, and then we'll see what happens. We'll see how I go with that. I had to switch accounts just now to get into the Unity stuff. I'm going to make another level. Well, I'm going to try to finish that level in 30 minutes, because I do want to put in some more time on Overwatch. What are you going to do? So I created another map. I played some Overwatch. Man, not a great time when you don't have, like, your own people. Like, right here with good lighting, it just looks so good. Been watching this Art Bastards episode 2, and Yan, that you would suggest. Do you see this thing? Do you see just that you would say that I have ancient hardware? I don't even know how to react to this. I mean, like, do you see this? Did you see the MSI logo? Do you see the beauty? Do you see the cleanliness of this cable management? That's a custom rig. That's 32 gigs of RAM. That's the other one. This one's open. I can show you this one. Look at this. A little dustier. That's also 32 gigs of RAM. That you would say such a thing just hurts me deeply. It's a pain in the ass to try to read comments now, because if you click on the comments thing, it like freaks out, and it like won't load the video, but it loads the audio. It's just dumb. It's so dumb. Somebody at YouTube broke something. Anyway, I'm going to sleep. I am like about an hour into this Art Bastards Part 2. I'm actually going to try to wake up early, since I do have to put out the 1 Minute Wednesday tomorrow. Just editing, I already recorded it, but I'd like to put it out in the morning. Just kind of like to. We'll see what happens. Last week's only has 17 views. They're so fun though. Why does no one want to watch these? Where would I post them? If you guys haven't watched my 1 Minute Wednesdays, youtube.com/T3GTech. See you guys in the morning.